Hey guys, it's Brian from Three Ravens Bushcraft, and what I'm going to talk to you today is about axe handles and selection of a proper axe handle. So stay tuned. Alright, so I ordered some axe handles off of Amazon, and I ordered 3 because the deal was so good. And the funny part is that I got 3 marginally graded axe handles. One is horrible, one is bad, and one is all right and will work. So 1 out of 3, and I ended up paying around $40 for 3 axe handles. And in Canada, that's that's not the worst thing you've ever spent. But anyways, so I'm going to go over the axe handles, and I'm going to tell you what's good and what's bad, so that when you make your selection, you'll be able to get a good axe handle, hopefully for a good price. So the first thing is these handles came from they're Link handles from Seymour Midwest LLC. Again, they're just cheapo handles that I found a great deal on, so I thought I'd take a chance on them. And you should, first of all, you should look at your axe handles and be able to see what's good about it and what's not. So this one here is the good one, if we can call it that. So first of all, it's pretty straight. It's not too bad. The grain orientation is a big one, and the grain orientation, because they put so much of this white lacquer on it, which I'm going to have to strip off. Pain. If anybody out there makes axe handles, stop putting varnish on them, right? It only makes it harder for us guys to actually use an axe instead of putting it on the wall. So grain orientation. First thing you want is the grain orientation is you want it to be up and down, right? And you can't really see that all that well because they put so much paint and varnish and whatever else on this. But you want this grain orientation to be straight up and down. And then the next thing you want is you want to make sure that the you don't see too much heartwood and sapwood. And so there's a little bit of that happening right here, but it's not going to be the end of the world. And so at the end of the day, this is my good axe handle out of 3. So all right. The next one I got is this guy here. And so first of all, the grain orientation, they put so much paint and junk on it, you can barely see it. And it took me a while to figure it out. And then I looked, and here was a really dead giveaway. You can see all the grains of the wood right here, right? So the grain orientation on this handle is actually going this way, which is completely the wrong way to do business. Now, the thing that is really fun on this one is the eye. I don't know if you can see it, but the eye is actually crooked. So if I put my axe handle or my axe head on this axe handle, it's gonna be sideways. It's gonna be crooked. I'm gonna have to do all this work to actually get this to straighten out because some machine didn't do it very well. It wasn't handmade, that's for sure. But I guess that's what you get for what you pay for, right? And then the last one here is the one that's, again, the grain orientation completely, across the grain, which is horrible. We've got sapwood rings coming out here, which is not good. And again, over on the top of the handle here, so that's not good. So this one here is another one that's really not that good for much either. What I noticed on these handles when I looked at them later when I got them is the really bad ones, somebody from the company's actually marked them with like an X saying these are junk, get rid of them. So that's a quick spiel on axe handles. So the next thing I got to do is I'm going to find my best axe head to put on here, and then I'll get this one out the door. But if you're looking for axe handles, go to, if you're in Canada, the best places I found that you can go to a local store is, you can't go to Home Depot, you can't go to Lowe's. They're too big, and they actually don't believe in putting on a new axe handle, which blows me away. You have to go to Home Hardware, or you have to go to Rona to get an actual axe handle. Again, take a look at it. Make sure it's got a good grain orientation. Make sure the eye is carved on there straight. You know, make sure you don't see any sapwood or hardwood rings sticking out. And one of the things I learned the hard way is that if you can do it without getting in trouble, is just to peel back the sticker and take a look. I've actually been fooled where I got a good handle, or thought I got a good handle. I got it home only to find a fault underneath the sticker because somebody wisely placed it there. So, you know, take a look underneath your sticker as well. Anyways, hopefully when you get a handle, it does you well, and they're not wall hangers, they're users, right? We don't grow beards and wear plaid because we think it's cool to look at. We do that because it's actually a functional thing. So anyways, good luck finding a good handle out there. Hopefully you put it on an axe that'll serve you for a lifetime, and hopefully this helped you out. So cheers.